Good afternoon. You will pardon me being dressed for comfort as a senior citizen with who has cerebral palsy and autism. But but today is a extremely hot day outside here in the here where I live in Derry, New Hampshire. And as I said, I'm dressed for comfort, just in a t-shirt, with an adult incontinence product, an adult diaper, and of course a pair of adult plastic pants for incontinence. That I will note that that yesterday I was taken out to perform all my necessary, the errands, and also to perform my weekly grocery shopping, by one of my church friends. Which is good. And yesterday I had my yearly wellness checkup, at my primary care physician's office with Christy Eganoff at the Derry Medical Center family practice on 6 Shenado Drive, across town here in Derry. Of course, as I've said before, as a older adult with cerebral palsy and autism functional level 1, which used to be known as Asperger's syndrome, that I no longer drive due to the issues with double vision, because as I said, my eyes do not properly track correctly to produce proper stereo images to take and judge depth or distance. And of course, with this COVID-19 virus pandemic, I myself am pretty much, as a person with lifelong physical and developmental disabilities, I am essentially, because of this virus pandemic, essentially shut in, except for a 30 to 45 minute uh, hobble walk using one of my rollator walker frames outdoors, back and forth, up and down the back lane of of the mobile home park here where I live. So essentially, not being able to drive means that essentially, really, as a 62-year-old senior citizen with lifelong physical and developmental disabilities, I am shut in. And this is, and my world has shrunk, as I said, to just inside of home, mostly in my kitchen, where I spend most of my day, except for was it a 2 hour nap time in the afternoon, and of course at night, and my bedroom, which is the front bedroom, ha is air conditioned, and of course was it I have my kitchen and my living room ceiling fans running on was it high to get, and I have a box large box fan here, which I've temporarily shut off so that you can hear me, to keep me cool here in my kitchen. And of course, was it I just have two of my four kitchen chairs here at my kitchen table, and the other two chairs are in my late younger brother Nate's bedroom. Of course, it has been 4 months now since my younger brother Nate passed away from a massive heart attack, with a back on the 16th of March this year. And the answer is yes, I do miss him as as the older brother. That 57 is a little too young to take and that die from a massive heart attack. One would expect that of a person in his 70s or 80s, usually, or late 60s. But as it just simply happened, and I'm just simply doing the best that I can, living alone by myself out in the community as a person with lifelong physical and developmental disabilities. As far as was it uh, my medical history now, and yes, I will note that my family's genetics has finally caught up with me in that was it my A1C was it the level has gotten too high, and was it my primary care physician has prescribed for me a medicine number 6 of metformin to take once a day, which I will take at lunchtime, which will happen in a short time. And I will note that uh, my ongoing unipolar depression is still in remission and that I am still taking my 10 milligrams per day maintenance dose of Lexapro, which is important so that I do not emotionally, cognitively, and emotionally crash too far, with it, to maintain my mental health, and that I am also making sure that I am staying connected out in the community, with it, via virtual telepresence every single Sunday, with it, uh, at worship at the First Parish Congregational United Church of Christ here in East Derry. And I am also, still doing my, the virtual telepresence meetings with other persons in the disability community for, with respect to, disability civil rights activism. And I'm also, chatting online with friends but in the disability community via Facebook. Well, anyways, I have to turn my fan back on because it's getting too it is getting too hot. Let me just sign off and shut down.